winter wallop could be on the way for millions of Americans. A live look at Midway Airport in Chicago, one of many locations that will be effective. The massive storm expected to hit at the same time an Arctic front will send temperatures plummeting to below zero in some places. More on the forecast in just a moment. But first, Brooke Schaefer is live for us from Miami International Airport. All right, Brooke, did you find any people out there trying to change their plans to beat this storm?
Yeah, Nicole, I talked to a mom actually in Tulsa, Oklahoma. She moved up her family's flights. She and many across the country trying to beat this winter storm.
With a massive winter storm on the way, major airlines across the U.S. are now offering travel waivers for passengers looking to change their flights before the holidays. Some choosing to wait out the winter weather.
I'm going to stay here for a couple weeks and hopefully avoid any kind of travel mess and maybe travel in January.
While others, like Mom Chelsea Trinidad, hope to beat the snow. She moved up her family's flight out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I was mostly concerned about being stuck in an airport for just hours on end, or worse, stuck on an airplane for hours on end.
The National Weather Service says a surge of Arctic air will bring widespread, dangerous wind chill temperatures and flash freezes across most of the country starting Thursday. This as nearly 113 million people are expected to travel for the holidays, whether in the skies or on the roads. That's up more than 3 million from last year. The National Weather Service urging travelers to check their forecast before venturing into what it's calling a large and powerful storm.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature is dealing us a pretty ugly hand right before Christmas. I'm afraid that because there's so much traffic this week in general and airlines are already overselling planes, that if there starts to be a lot of cancellations, it could be rolling delays, rolling cancellations that end up taking days or even weeks to resolve.
So even in places here like Florida, where we aren't expecting any snow, travelers should still expect those rolling delays and cancellations. Weather, Nicole, always known as that domino effect. And again, that travel expert I talked to told me those disruptions could last days, if not weeks. Nicole?
All right, Brooke, thank you. We'll check in with you again in our next hour. Well, meantime, meteorologist Roger Bailey has more on when we can expect the snow and that brutal cold to move in.
Good evening. Continuing to track this very massive winter storm as it's going to set up and move into a lot of the northern United States. Blizzard conditions likely as we head into the next couple of days. We already have winter storm watches in effect. Winter storm warnings already coming out. The storm digging down into the central plains region as we move into Thursday, then eventually the Midwest and Great Lakes region as we head into Friday. It could initially start out as some rain, freezing rain, then changing over to snowfall. The snowfall could be heavy, but more importantly, it is going to be windy, lowering visibility dramatically. The storm will eventually move out by the time we get into around Saturday, but before then, we're going to be looking at some pretty high snow totals in places, especially along the western half of Michigan up towards the upper peninsula, 48 inches surrounding that, all the way back towards Iowa, and then even further out anywhere between 2 to 6 inches downward. But again, just a little bit of snow combined with this kind of wind is going to make for treacherous travel. 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts could, of course, knock out power and completely blind anyone on the roads. 30 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts all the way down to St. Louis, Omaha, and making its way all the way to the East Coast. Travel conditions will be majorly impacted. We're going to be seeing that, of course, on the roads, but also airports. Chicago, O'Hare, Midway could be seeing a lot of issues there, virtually possibly being brought to a standstill as we head into Friday. Behind that, it is an Arctic blast of very frigid air. You lose power. You're going to be in temperatures that are 20 to 30 degrees below normal. And these are some of the numbers we could be seeing on Friday into Saturday, close to the single digits or negatives across much of the Midwest, down further south across much of the heartland, still around the single digits and minus 20 up to the northern plains. Then you factor in the wind, and it is going to be even colder. Wind chill warnings and watches are out for now, and you'll still be looking at snow piling up again, keeping it very, very cold.
All right, George. Thank you, I suppose. So will you be? Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.